What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 74 of the Taste Cast, a weekly podcast where we talk about things, react to things, do a bunch of random shit. My name's Seth.
I'm Chevy.
And I'm Chris.
And a quick reminder to play. You have 1 week left. Mafia 3 and Dead by Daylight both offer for free on PlayStation Plus. Download those, play those, come back at the end of this week and talk with us on Plus Club. Let us know what you thought of those games. We'll let you know what we thought of them. Just letting you know right now, I've been playing pretty much all month Dead by Daylight, so I might have some things to say about it. Hopefully you guys will as well. And game of the month is Vermintide 2, which we all got around to playing finally. Hopefully we play it a little bit more before the end of the week. But definitely invite you guys to also play that, or at least come back and tell us what you thought of the game, or watch the footage we got and tell us what you think of that, or be like, come back and be like, I fucking hate that game. I've never played it, never heard of it, and I hate it for that. I'll accept that as well in the comments. Yeah, so with every Tastecast, we typically start with what we've been playing. I forgot to mention we have a Discord link down below. Make sure to click that, join us anytime, all the time, talk to us all the time. And yeah, we're on Spotify and iTunes as well, and other podcast platforms. Links down below if you'd like to listen to us. And if you are listening to us and you want to watch us, check us out on YouTube at Tasty Loot Gaming. Yeah, and yeah, so let's get into what we've been playing.
Okay.
Who wants to start? I want to start, so I'm gonna start. Yeah, so like I said before, I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight. I'm really enjoying it. Spoiler alert, but otherwise I don't know why I'd be playing it so much.
Glutton for punishment.
Yeah, I hate this game so much. I'm so intrigued by it. No, fucking, we saw what happened with fucking Drawn to Death. I was pretty quick to dismiss that game as anything other than something that I hate. But yeah, definitely suggest you guys play that game. I'm really enjoying it. If you are prone to getting freaked out easily, though, not just by horror, but like stress, that game is designed to fucking make you uneasy the whole time. Mm-hmm. You're constantly like, I consider myself pretty decent at the game, and I play it quite a bit. But like, even now at the end of the month, playing this game constantly, fucking, I'm like in the middle of a match. I've done it a million times, and fucking, my heart rate's just up. And my left eyelid's twitching because I've been drinking too much caffeine and my stress levels are high. I'm starting to get a headache in my right eye from fucking stress and anxiety. And I'm just like, and somehow I'm enjoying myself. But yeah, so I get when Chevy tried to play a little bit, and he did fine, but he got to him a little bit. Chris played for a while. We got to a point where we were doing pretty good, but then even he had to go, you know what? I've had enough for the day.
Step back a little.
Yeah, my meter's full. Played Warface because that's coming out for PS4, or is in early access right now. You can pay for it. I think it will be free to play when it fully releases on PS4. And I was like, I'm not paying for you. I already played you on PC, so I downloaded it on PC and played a little bit. It's pretty fun. It's free to play first-person shooter that's gonna have a battle royale mode coming out soon. I think that's why it's releasing for PS4 to try to get that word out. Huh?
Surprise.
Yep, it's like when MOBAs were really popular, they were popping up everywhere. And MMOs, there's still a lot of MMOs from that era. But yeah, the thing is that's really interesting about Warface though is it has a heavy emphasis on cooperative play. So it has an adversarial mode, but the game was created first off for, I believe there's 4 classes or 5, I don't remember. But you play with, I think, up to 5 people in cooperative levels. And the game is built around, if you're a medic, the only way you can heal in the game is getting healed by the medic. If you're out of ammo, only the ammo guy can give you ammo and give himself ammo. There's a sniper. I think the medic's got a shotgun. So it's all balanced for the team to have to work together. So it might be a game you guys would play because it was made for that. It's on Crytek engine, made by Crytek. Does have a versus mode. It's pretty decent. It still even incorporates the co-op in that. You can destroy certain parts of the map to make the other team have harder ways to get around the map, and there's parts where you can like assist people up into areas you can't get to otherwise, and then they can pull you up.
Okay.
So there's a lot of cooperation going on there. I hope to see that in the Battle Royale. I don't love the game, but coming back to it, I was like, oh yeah, this game's kind of neat. Definitely has not aged well though. I remember when that game first came out, I'm like, oh, it's a pretty good looking free to play game. Now I'm looking at it, I'm like, I play Warframe. I mean, this is okay. So yeah, definitely check that out, and I would just wait it out unless you really want to play it on PS4 because I mean I like the game and I can't see myself. I think it's like $20 a pack or something.
They don't have a Steve.
This is true. They do not have a Steve. Most people don't have Steves. Also been playing Mafia 3. I've been playing all the games in this last week, trying to just make sure I got a good opinion on all the games. And in Vermintide's case, making sure I have an opinion at all of this month in that game. Yeah, played Mafia 3 a little bit, mostly to get some footage for the episode. Enjoying that game. We'll talk about that more. Again, another good month, in my opinion, for PlayStation Plus. We had that one not that long ago that was kind of meh. What the fuck was that one?
Was it last month?
Maybe. It's all fucking blur for me.
Well, yeah, I would say besides the games that we choose to play every month, we have 3 obligations as well every month. So it does kind of start running together.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all blur. It's all blur. Vermintide 2, game of the month. We played that recently and played it for a couple hours. You hopped in towards the end. Hopefully we get a chance to play it some more. And I mean, that's a channel favorite already. So I mean, like, we're definitely digging that, but it's game of the month, so it's picked at random. And last game I've been playing is Dead Cells, which I'm still very much enjoying. I took like a week or 2 break from it, and then when I came back, I got farther than I've ever been. So apparently I needed that break. Got past the first boss, and yeah, I'm cruising through the game. Really enjoy it. Definitely suggest people pick it up and play it. Obviously, don't just pick it up and not play it. Oh yeah,
Just give them money. Just throw it at them.
Speaking of picking up and not playing, I picked up Shenmue HD Collection 1 and 2, and I started the first one for a split second to look at it, and I'm really excited to play that, but I don't have time to play it right now. But that's out, so pick that up. Yeah, it sucks too because I'm playing Dead Cells and I'm really enjoying it, but there's a game called Death's Gambit also that's out. That's pretty much a 2D Dark Souls, looks like at least, but I guess it has like an open world and like progression and different weapons and stuff with stats. Want to pick that up, but I'm like, I can't have 2 like Castlevania, Metroidvania perspective games at once because I'm not going to play one of the 2. So, but yeah, that's what I've been playing.
I mean, obviously, yeah, you mentioned a couple that I've been playing as well. So played Vermintide 2 a little bit. You know, short version. It's a fun game. Need to get like one more match in though, so I can hit level 10 and get my next perk. But
fuck yeah.
Other than that, I'll kind of reserve everything for the end of the week. Played a little Mafia 3. It's going to be another tough one to talk about because I got to talk about it at the end of the week as well. But just a kind of quickie impression. It is fun. And then,
if you guys have time, you guys should try to get the first district.
Well, I've already started making some progress on that. So yeah,
I'm saying just like finish it out, do the final part, because one thing about that game, playing it prior when it came out, I bought it for Xbox, so like I need an Xbox game, and then I just stopped playing it. So it might just be the console. I don't know, because fucking I've been playing it on PS4. It's fine. Is once you beat an area, you get an idea of what outside of the storyline, what the rest of the game is like. So.
What else? Oh, you mentioned as well Death by Daylight. I played with Josh and Seth, just the 2 of them. They're mostly coaching. Yeah, coaching me on it, and even playing with people I knew. I really kind of I hate to use the word anxiety, but I feel that is probably what it is. I get really
100%.
Yeah, crazy about.
You said you were feeling like almost sick because of the tension.
It's just too stressful for me. Yeah. So that's a difficult one for me.
And I was being, just so everybody fucking knows, don't be looking at me like that motherfucker was playing hard. I was very gentle.
Oh no, you and Josh are both like being way overly nice to me. Like Josh would literally just like, I turn around, he could have killed me like a long time ago, just standing over me. I'm like,
oh, he was being a dick to me though, but he should be.
You 2 have played though.
I played considerably more than him too.
Yeah.
I mean, he was chasing me for a while there, and I was just fucking with him. At one point, like I just like walked down, I'm just like, and he's just looking at me. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, so it was mostly just a kind of familiarize me with the game.
Although I felt bad, I threw an axe right into Josh's head, and then he fell down, and I looked down at him, and it's like, kill? I'm like, sure. I hit the button, and I fucking slammed him in the face with the axe, and then I started going, pop, 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 and then he was dead, and he had to spectate us for like the next 10 minutes. So I was like, that was rude.
Yeah, I don't want to say a whole lot more than that because I do have opinions on the game. I have watched Seth played quite a few matches actually.
Yeah, you watched me play like 4 of them.
Yeah, and then I have had some hands on with it, so I will be able to talk about it at least. I do kind of want to watch you play a few more matches online at the very least.
I would say, yeah. I mean, you've played it. You can feel how it controls, or whatever. I would like you to play it more, but like if you want to just even watch me play a couple matches to get like a good experience, because I will utilize everything in the match. You could get a good idea of how it is.
Well, for sure. And the thing I want to say without spoiling my opinion of the game is I do want to emphasize, even though I had a hard time with it, I actually don't think this is a bad game at all. So I'm just gonna leave it there.
We'll talk about it. I just want to talk about the game. I've been talking about it all month, fucking off the show. But I would have a hard time believing anyone thinks this game's bad, even if you don't like it. Like if you could look at that game and go, "That's a bad game," but like how? Like let's break it down. How is it bad?
Right.
I don't think you're gonna get that argument from anybody.
Let's see, what else did I play? I think the only other game I've played is Final Fantasy 14, and I didn't get a whole lot of play in.
I'm actually pissed I have not played that in a week, the last like week has been busy as fuck for me editing wise, and so when I'm using my PC to edit, I'm not playing PC games, but like I've been wanting to play that. Sorry, not to take that away from you, but
no, it's okay.
I didn't play it. I wanted to.
I barely got a chance to play it myself, but if you watched our Tuesday episode, you could see part of the reason for that. We had
What happened Tuesday?
The house flooded.
Oh yeah, yeah. It
So
did.
we spent about a week drying out carpet. So
That's why his week's been busy.
yeah.
I forgot.
So it's been a little chaotic. It's been hard to really sit down and like get to the meat of any game we've been playing. It's been a lot of just like bite-sized parts, but
Constant white noise, aeration, and fucking towels and fans and
baking soda,
heating,
and vinegar, and
baking soda, vinegar, a bunch of bullshit. Cleaned my carpet in my room just because I was like, fuck it, we're fucking the carpets anyway, might as well.
pretty much. But Final Fantasy.
Welcome to the cleaning up a mess cast.
Yeah, I spent a couple hours in Eureka and I got another piece of gear. So, and that's as much as I've done in that. So,
Yes.
Hooray.
yeah. And then obviously me and Chris play Brave Exodus every day, but there's not a lot to talk about there. So,
The fucking in that Discord link down below says otherwise. That thing's lit up all the time like a Christmas tree.
it's been pretty quiet lately.
I don't know. I don't go there. I stay out of that neighborhood. It's where people like pull their fucking sweatpants up over their shoulders and walk around like a T-Rex. Fucking that kind of place. I ain't going there.
Weird comparison.
I'm not
Yeah,
comparing.
very
I'm saying.
odd.
I'm saying. It's like a cardboard box with people like that. Psycho, I'm talking about you. I don't know if he does that. I've never seen him.
What have you been playing, Chris?
Pretty much all the same thing everybody else has. I've been playing the Plus games and the Game of the Month. The only thing I've been playing that's different is World of Warcraft, because the new expansion.
Dish.
There's dinosaurs, lots of dinosaurs.
Weird.
So you're back in a
Everywhere.
Goro crater, or
No, it's a Zendalari. It's the new Trolls Island for the Horde area. There's a bunch of dinosaurs there.
okay? I saw. It might have been in the Discord. Someone posted a screenshot of a
Somebody did, yeah.
giant like T-Rex thing.
Maybe.
Oh, that was you. Okay.
Maybe. It's a Jurassic Park reference. It's a T-Rex stomping on a cart like he does in the movie.
I didn't even see that. I just saw a big dinosaur. I was like, oh, that looks like wow, and I just kept scrolling.
Yeah, I saw like a really colorful thing. And I was like, that's wow, and I just like kept going.
I'll have to
I threw it
relook
up
at it.
in the MMO chat
The WoW Blizzard
Blizzard?
channel.
or the Blizzard channel. Yeah.
People watching or in the Discord are like, what the fuck are they talking about? Fucking
Yeah.
hit the link, find out. Yeah. So WoW's good. You like
That's
it?
good. I
Yeah.
have a free 110 and I don't know what to use it on.
That was like when I started playing. I got the free 100 or whatever the hell. I was like, I don't even play this game. What the fuck am I? What do I do? I don't remember what the fuck I used it on. Did I use it? What's going on in my life?
I don't know if you,
happened?
because I know, if I'm not mistaken, you got to like try it out real quick before you said, yeah, this is what I want to pick.
Oh yeah, maybe.
And I think you were doing the intro to that whatever expansion that was.
Yeah, some guy got
Legion, I
dropped
think.
in some fucking green ectoplasm.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, "Row!"
That's pretty much what happened.
Yeah. And then there's just a lot of people going, "Fuck!" And I was like, I'm so behind in the story. I have no idea what the hell's even going on. That guy apparently is very important, though. Because people are very angry that he just fucking dropped in the Nickelodeon gag.
In the goo.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. I can just see the comments now.
The dislikes are fucking gonna flow in. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. You're right. I don't.
Let's get mad at someone who doesn't actively play a game.
Yeah.
You want to give a quickie, not ruining your entire opinion for the end of the week of the plus games and the game of the month?
He loves them all.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. See.
They're fun. I want to get back to playing them some more.
Definitely. I got to edit this right after we shoot, so I will not be able to use my PC, which sucks 'cause I want to play Vermintide. But probably play some more Dead by Daylight. How's playing video games again? Are you happy?
You know, it's funny because like I was like, I want to play video games, and I got home and I didn't play video games for like half the day, and like half my day is just sitting there like, well, I gotta do this, and like I shampooed all the carpets today. I was like, I'll play video games later.
That's been my life this week. So
Yeah, I feel that sometimes I'll come home from work and I'm like, I can't wait to go home and just play something. And I sit there and I just like stare into fucking nothingness. And like 4 hours later, I'm like, what am I doing? Why am I just existing right now? Especially if I put like YouTube on, I'll listen to something. I'm just like, this isn't an activity. I mean, like I'm getting something from it. I'm not opposed to this. I fucking, have people who listen to me talk but I should be doing something while I do that.
At least you're getting some out of it. Half the time I'm sitting there watching old reruns of cartoons from the 90s that I've seen 800 times already.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
No.
I'm not opposed to them cartoons, but it's like a treat. Every once in a while, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that.
The last time me and Trishelle house sat to watch the dog, we had to leave for a little bit, and so we turned the TV on so that there was at least some talking, because it was around 4th of July, so to kind of dampen the fireworks sound or whatever for the dog. And I found on YouTube it was 10 hours of Looney Tunes, and I sat there and I watched for a little bit. I was like, wow, I remember this is crazy.
Yep.
So
Looney Tunes is fucking wild.
it's nuts compared to some of the stuff that's out now. I don't know, it's weird.
That's like I never appreciated Tom and Jerry until I was an adult.
Oh yeah.
When I was a kid, I watched it. I'm like, yeah, I get. As a kid, I'm like, yeah, I fucking get it. You're chasing the mouse,
yeah.
whatever. Watching now, I'm like, these guys are crazy. Fucking what's shit? Tom's the cat, right? Tomcat.
Yes.
The Tomcat makes sense. He does this weird thing where when Jerry's just beating the shit out of him all day, he'll run up to him, he'll look at him, and he does this weird thing where he shuts his fucking eye, just one, and he gets closer and stares at him. And Jerry's just like, I'm like, what is that? Is that like a power play? I don't get it. Like, is that just like, you're fucked, homie, I'm about to kill you?
That's called a stank eye.
Dude, a lot of those old cartoons are
crazy.
way messed up. It's funny.
Yeah, he's like getting smacked in the head with like a nail, and he's fucking. I'm like, Jesus.
It says a lot of where like our generation's humor has come from, though. So
Well, 90s Nickelodeon shit
yeah,
and Cartoon Network.
Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and
Oh
Stimpy,
yeah, oh yeah. I'm fucked up from that for life.
That and Beavis and
It's
Butthead.
mine. You just want it for yourself.
Since I was a child.
The whole time he's fucking just Ren. Yeah. He's just floating up there freaking out. That shit's not for kids. It never was.
No,
When I was a kid, I'm like, this is adult shit I'm watching.
it's like Animaniacs. Like there's all adult humor in the guise of a children's cartoon. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Those are the best kind of cartoons, though. Like, cartoons these days, I've watched them as a nanny, watched a lot of weird kids' cartoons. They are boring as shit.
Mm-hmm.
Friendship is great because we're friends, and we love each other because we're friends.
This guy was a little mean, but we're going to teach him to not be mean by being nice. And then he's going to be nice, and we're all friends.
That's the plot of the first 4 seasons of the show.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it is. And then you watch Ed, Edd and Eddie, and there's an episode where they find the canal, and they're all floating on it like it's an actual ship. And then fucking that guy with plank comes in.
Johnny.
Fucking rips down through the sail fucking with plank, and then slow-mo jumps in the water. Like, we're watching that shit. and they're watching this like, "Hi, how's it going? I'm good. How are you?
Or the
Yay!"
fucking Canker sisters always trying to make out with the boys.
Yeah, that's real shit. I identified with that. I was like, these guys are dealing with real life shit.
Anyways, that was a fun little tangent to go.
Yeah, I don't even know what the fuck we're even doing anymore. Anything else you guys been playing? Anything you want to play?
Yeah, I need to. That was easy for me, obviously.
Yeah, I was about to say I wasn't even done with the sentence.
God of War, I need to sit down and beat. I also started.
I'm about to just make that game of the month.
That would be very convenient. I still.
It's on sale right now for
still haven't
$35.
I saw. It's
crazy.
Also, you get Uncharted 4 for 10.
Yeah,
right
and you
now.
can get Horizon Zero Dawn for like $12 right now, the whole collection. The
Yeah.
whole thing.
Yep.
That's stupid. That game should never be that cheap. I'm stoked for people who don't like have a whole lot of money and they can get that, but it's so devaluing when I look at a game like that and it's $12. I'm like, what the fuck? How can you do that?
They've already sold all their copies.
Yeah, it's just crazy. To me.
I also I'm at the end of Persona 5. I have been forever, and I need to sit down and beat. I have a bunch of games. I have the post game content in Ni no Kuni 2 I need to do still, and
Yeah, PS4 keeps or PSN keeps going like, hey, you should buy the season pass for Ni no Kuni. I'm like, I know I should, and it's like, you should do it. I'm like, I'm looking at FPSs right now. Why are you telling me about Ni no Kuni? It's like, you were playing it. I'm like, I know, a while ago. I ain't beating it, motherfucker.
I don't know. Being an adult makes playing games and having time to do so a pain in the ass.
Yeah. Having hobbies too. I got a lot of shit I like to do.
That's where my Saturday went.
I multitask. I'll be editing an episode and playing a game that can allow me to play it while I'm editing. I was playing matches of Dead by Daylight in between each segment of the last real quick, if you didn't watch it, we went up to Hurricane Ridge. Go check that out. That was a fun shoot and a fun episode to make. And then also we did the Gamescom 2018 trailer. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because while I was editing that, I would edit in a segment for each video, and in between that, for no reason at all, I would just play a match of Dead by Daylight, and then I would go back and I edit the next segment, and then I play Dead by Daylight. And it wasn't beneficial. It made the whole process longer, but that's just how much I wanted to play.
You got more gameplay than I did because I've been trying to do similar, and I literally my entire Saturday I was just staring at Premiere.
Yeah, no, I was stoked to see you getting into that. Because for the most part, you asked me a couple questions and I gave you a bunch of like random insight and shit, but you're figuring stuff out on your own and you're already kind of like doing it well. So, I mean, if you bring up cameras, bring up fucking editing, I'm like gonna be stoked. Be like, hey, what about? I'm like, yeah, let me fucking help you. We're like, what do you need? Music though, and people are like, how do you make music? I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to help you with that.
There's a little bit of a difference there, I feel.
It's so fucking tedious. Because then you got to teach them how to just like, this is what music editing is. They're like, yeah, but I don't want to listen to it over and over again. I'm like, that's how you make something, man. That's how you make music. You listen to your own song a million times.
I will say, I've heard the song in that video I've been making over and over again at this point. So
yeah, by the time you're done with it, I'm numb to it because I've been making shit for fucking ever.
It doesn't bother me.
But some people does though.
Yeah.
They'll stay away from their own shit that they make. I don't, because I still enjoy it. I'll never make something I wouldn't want to watch or listen to myself. But yeah, some people like that gets to them after a while, and they're like, I don't even want anything to do with the video after it's done. I'm like, that sucks. So, that's a to each their own thing. So
for sure.
But
I can dig a hole for hours in Minecraft, so I can handle a lot of monotonous things.
Well, it's funny too, because whenever I edit anything and I go over the same part like 2 to 3 times, if there's somebody who doesn't do that around me, they always have to say something about it. It doesn't bother me, but it's just funny that you can just tell they're not used to that. They're like, haha, they'll repeat exactly what just repeated twice. I'm like, fucking welcome to editing, dog.
Yeah.
You got to listen to the same shit over and over and over and over and over again.
Oh yeah, especially we're not even talking about video games today.
I know. Apparently, we just want to talk. That's fucking taste cast.
Zooming in, to like get to the right part of a song, that I want to like. I was trying to cut a video at, and I would zoom in a little bit, and I'd zoom in too far, and it would play too fast. I'm like, okay, no, come back. And so I just keep hearing the part over and over again, and I start clicking, trying to get to the right spot. And I'm like, okay, cut there. So, yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's not even the whole song. It's literally just me waiting for this part. It's like, ba, Yeah,
Yep.
over and over again.
Oh yeah, there's a beat in one of the songs used for the latest video, and it's just like boom, 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 boom. And I always have to get that first boom. So I'm just like boom, 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 boom,
Yep.
boom. I'm just like getting on that fucking millisecond. I'm just like boom, boom,
Oh.
boom.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
so
did the same thing with the PlayStation Video Editor. I sat there for an hour one day trying to make sure that the music that they had on there synced up right exactly when something like happened on the screen. Just down there, right to the second, I was like bouncing back and forth for like an hour.
yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so if you ever want to edit anything, that's what you're in for.
yeah. And people who edit things are like, what are they talking? Why are you even talking about this? This is normal.
Yeah.
It is for you, motherfucker, and I feel you. But there's a lot of people who don't do this shit. So it's interesting, maybe, hopefully. If you weren't interested, skip ahead to the videos we're going to be watching. You guys have anything else you want to say before we jump into those?
No.
We can talk about anything else. Fucking, we watched a video on robotics recently, IBO. That's interesting. Check that out.
Yeah.
I'm about to
Awesome,
drop some money on Warframe.
Oh, yeah?
I need more slots.
How
I
many?
need all the slots. Too many. I have like 30 weapons alone to finish.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Those are bought in bricks of 2, though, I think. So.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are.
So you
But-
need 15 purchases.
For now, that's just for the ones I finished.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, luckily I've been on that buying game in that game for a long time, so I've never ran into that issue. But I can feel it. If I wasn't doing that, I'd have a lot of shit that I wouldn't have space for. So yeah,
And then I also want to start playing 14 with you guys as well.
should. I plan on playing it longer than this month. I originally, because I was in that MMO mode, I was like, I gotta find an MMO to play, and I started playing that one, and that's a pay for one, so. I do plan on playing next month. It's not just, it wasn't a temporary thing for me at this point.
Well, and you're at the level now where, and
I'm getting close to the end. I want to beat it.
You need, well, and you, I think, like I said, it's a good time to go, okay, I've done it. The expansion's worth picking up now.
Yeah.
Versus like, when you're in your 30s and you're like, we'll see if I, keep playing it.
Yeah, I'm too far into it now for me to be done.
Yeah.
So a lot of MMOs, I'll get to around 20. I'll kind of make a decision if I want to keep going or not. And I've played this long enough. And
You're
I've enjoyed it.
49, aren't you?
50.
Oh, you did hit 50.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh,
need the
geez.
expansion so you can start leveling some more.
Yeah.
So. I'm excited for you to get into the patch content there, past the vanilla story, because then they actually got to start making up their own stuff. It's a lot more fun, I think. And then really excited for you to see Heaven's Ward, because I love Stormblood, but Heaven's Ward, I think story-wise, was a lot more fun. So
Yeah, because I've been playing 14 since, I played the original too. That was garbage. But
1.0, we don't talk about 1.0.
yeah. But Realm Reborn, I've been playing it since it came out, and it's always been fun. But I haven't got to experience recent content.
Yeah.
And it's been out for a while now. That
To the point where the next expansion will probably be announced by the end of the year, I'm sure.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm trying to get up there to the point where I can actually be excited for the new shit. So, when I'm hearing everyone talk about WoW right now, a lot of people on our Discord are all playing WoW. It's awesome that everybody's excited for new content and stuff.
sure.
And I can't share that, but at least I can go like, that'd be really cool to be like, oh man, fucking, there's a whole new chunk of content coming to the thing I'm super invested in.
Right.
So, it's cool that Final Fantasy's getting some stuff like that. So.
Yep. The only thing I hope for is that they kind of got into this bad habit of kind of cookie cutting their formula, which isn't like necessarily a bad thing, but it would be kind of cool if they would get experimental.
Yeah, I would love to see them
So.
try something out of the box for sure. Even when people fail at that, I like that they try.
For sure.
As long as they don't fuck the whole game up when they do
people,
that.
like, you can look at WoW's entire history. There's weak expansions, there's
Yeah.
strong expansions. there's-
Warframe.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
everyone
weak
does
fucking-
it. Huh?
Pandaria.
For one, and that's my whole
Yeah, I
point.
never
is
played that
is
place. I skipped over it.
I think they're so scared because the game failed once, and they got it with a lot of praise back on track. And
That's the name of the game for Square, though, for the last, fucking 5 years, 5 or 6 years now, is Play It Safe, which is great because there's a while there where I hated them
yeah,
for what they'd done
they gotta
to
take
all their
some
products.
risks again, though.
Yeah, I'm hoping they'll get comfortable and start taking more risks. And the Quiet Man ain't doing it because I watched gameplay of that and that looks fucking trash. But
But it's different.
I knew it'd be too. I watched that trailer. I was like, this is stupid looking. And then I watched the gameplay. I'm like, oh, that looks like a mobile game. It's an hour long too. It's an hour long game.
Oh.
So it better be like $10.
It's replayable though. Anyway,
Yeah.
I don't even know how the fuck I got. Oh yeah, Square.
We were talking about Square,
yeah. And I'm not gonna bitch too much because they've renewed my faith in them. They are making stuff that is fun and not garbage, and that's great because that's what they needed to do.
And Capcom.
Yeah, everyone's doing it right now. It's
Yeah.
awesome. The only one,
Not Konami.
Konami, fucking is just gone. They're not in a rut. I'd be very surprised if they came back and they're like, "We're just kidding. We're not assholes."
It's a joke.
We're not
It's a
trying to
joke.
sell PES and Yu-Gi-Oh only to everybody. That's all they fucking repost. Oh, and
Pachinko, dog.
there was that brief
Pride and
moment,
joy.
the Zone of the Enders
Pachinko.
with VR added to it, and they're like, "Here you go." And even a lot of people were like, "I want this, but I'm not going to buy it."
Yeah, no, I looked at it, I was like, God damn it, dude.
Yeah.
But they're just re-releasing it. So they're just getting money off it. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple companies, one in which I'm not going to mention because every time I mention them, people are like, fuck you. But there is a very popular company that I wish would get their head out of their ass. But for the most part, I mean, all the companies that were in a rut for a while, and maybe they just handled the 2008 shit worse than other people. I don't know, because they were all kind of doing it at the same time. I know it was a while ago, but, you know, with that recession that happened, a lot of people started making safer decisions, I guess. And I think some of them were playing it too safe. But yeah, like Nintendo. I fucking was upset with them during the Wii era. I wasn't a big fan of the GameCube. There's some good games on there, of course. I liked the Wii, but they didn't support it.
Yeah, they totally Dreamcasted that thing.
Yeah. So
Oh, I don't like this term. I love the Dreamcast.
yeah, I love the Dreamcast.
Yeah,
too.
but it got
Shenmue 1 and 2 is
no
out.
support.
Yeah.
So.
And then the Switch is not even just like a competent, like, hey, we're back. It's like,
I
gee,
think-
what
I
the
think it's
fuck,
awesome.
dude? This thing's amazing.
Yeah.
Like, where the hell was that at? So, yeah, everybody's redeeming themselves right now. It's awesome to see. But I do agree. I hope Square can go, okay, we've pretty much got everything working again. Let's start getting kind of crazy. I do think Final Fantasy VII, even though some people may argue against it because they are just rehashing something, but it's a completely remade version of it. I think that is them going out of their wheelhouse a bit, because for a while there they were kind of apprehensive about touching that, and during that time,
Right.
I'm glad they didn't fucking touch it. But that's such a big gamble that in a way, for me, I think that is them kind of getting out of their wheelhouse, because that one can fucking make or break.
Well, yeah, so that game, and they also so two stances they've had for a long time, and one of these stances is the Japanese game market in general, but was they don't want to look back, they want to go forward,
Yep.
right? So that was
I
their
can
main
feel.
stance, and I understand that, and you can still go forward and still provide fan service of past products, right?
Especially when that big of a company.
Yeah. The other one is for some reason Japanese companies don't understand. Well, they have a different viewpoint, I guess. It's not that they don't understand. Like here in America, we love retro look of games, right? That we like those pixel games. The whole indie scene's really big
definitely.
on that, right?
Definitely.
They don't understand that so much, because even when they do re-releases of like the old Final Fantasies, they're like smoothed out characters and stuff, and then we complain.
Or they make them basic 3D models and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
we're like, that's not what we want. Like that retro look, cleaned up, better colors, whatever. But we still like that look. You know, type
There
of thing.
is an overall big push away from like pixel retro
They,
style
yeah,
games.
they're not into it.
outside
They want to go.
re-releases.
They just always. It's always
Yeah.
forward, never backwards, right? Never reimagining backwards.
That's cool, because we're not getting that kind of creativity from Western games.
No, but it's funny. The whole point I was going to bring up is Square all of a sudden like got this realization at how like much that old style does matter, because Octopath Traveler was
Yeah.
I think the top selling game that month,
Which is awesome.
and they then way exceed their expectations. They're like, yeah, we're gonna make more games like this now. So
Which just seems like a no shit kind of thing for most people. So like when you say they don't understand, like maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to believe that.
it's just different culturally. So
Yeah. Well, that's just Square though too. I mean, none of them are doing it, but I don't even know if culture has to do with it. Like I just can't fathom being that disconnected where you didn't think that game was going to do well. The hype behind it was fucking like there. It was really cool looking, and everyone who played it was saying it was awesome.
yeah,
So I mean, like them going like, "Wow, people like this." I'm like, "Yeah, motherfucker."
I can't believe we sold that many, to the point where we had to apologize for not having physical copies for people. So
There's no physical copies.
there is now,
Oh,
but like after it came out, they sold out, and they were like,
I'm not surprised
sorry,
by that at all.
yeah, we didn't realize we were gonna sell this many. So It's just crazy. But I am glad that they're actually taking notes on that. Like, oh crap, people want that. Oh crap, people want that. So
Yeah.
it's good instead of being like a certain company who goes, we're gonna make it this way, and you're gonna like it. So
There's 2 companies like that I can think of.
one of them we recently talked about with a very long-standing FPS franchise.
There's a company with a dude, COD Coward, that they kind of do that.
No,
and then
not that one.
a thing that rhymes with Electronic Arts
That's the one.
fucking tells you what you want, and then we go no, and then they lose money, and then they're like, what the fuck? And it's like, fuck you.
We told you wanted this. Why don't you want this?
Why are you not buying what I tell you to buy? Because we don't want it, you asshole.
That company could take a note of listening. The other company's fans are
They should
fine.
even try to pretend to listen. They don't even they don't even
Hearing
bullshit
it,
you.
I think I'm starting to think they're hard of hearing.
Even during E3.
No, they hear you because they repeat it back to you.
Let's
They're
say
like,
during
I don't like this.
E3,
They're like, no, you like it.
Here's our games, right? But then like the CEO comes out, he's like, we're going to have our own streaming service, so you have another reason to give us money and play our games. That was pretty much all he had to say. It was a lot longer than that.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he went away. That's what he knows.
And then people are like, we have some problems with Battlefield. And DICE and EA are both like, we don't give a fuck. Deal with it.
Yeah.
Or don't buy
That's
it.
nice.
And it's like, you can't even have a fucking dialogue or go, you know what? We get where you're coming from, but we're going to go in this direction. We really apologize if it makes you feel alienated, but this is the direction we feel that the game should go in, in 2018, all stuff like that. At least have a dialogue, not just go, you guys are fucking bigots. Don't buy it then if you don't want it. And it's like, whoa, okay. How the fuck's that
That's
work?
a very extreme reaction.
Yeah, it was crazy. And then the guy running DICE for EA just bailed right before the game is coming out. He just left. That's not a good sign. He's in charge of that game.
Not anymore.
And he's like, I'm out of here. And it's like, oh, that's not good. Anyway, we've talked about everything ever. So let us know in the comments, what is your favorite thing to talk about ever? And also, what have you been playing recently? And what should we be playing? Have you played Octopath Traveler? Because I haven't heard a whole lot of people talking about it outside of like reviews online. And it's all been great, but I haven't heard anyone personally who's been playing it. So let me know everything you're thinking about when it comes to whatever the hell you've been playing and all that random shit. What do you think about EA? What's your positive opinions on them? I'm sure you love them as a gamer. Okay, we have 3 videos to watch. First one is One Piece World Seeker Gamescom 2018 trailer. We did a whole thing. I'm going to remind you guys again. It's like an hour and a half. We watched like 9 different trailers from Gamescom. If there still is something from that we did not hit, let us know in the comments. We will definitely watch it. Most likely, unless it's some weird obscure thing, we still might check it out. But there's a couple that we just didn't have time for that I wanted to watch, and this is one because this is a game that I've been oddly enough having my eye on. I've seen 17 episodes of One Piece out of like the 5 million episodes that there are. and if I was a time lord and I can manipulate time, I would watch every fucking episode.
They're trying to fix that for you.
They're adding a WoW-like fucking free pass where you can just watch the movies that will catch you up to where they're at. And I can get behind that because Berserk did something like that. Anyway, but yeah, I watched the trailer for this a while back. We all did, but I was like, wow, that game looks really fun. It's like an open world thing, and I feel like it would really lend itself to One Piece's world, being like a high seas adventure, going to different lands, different bad guys that you're dealing with and shit. Even though this seems to be later in the story.
I think it's crazy how many One Piece properties are coming out right now.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that they are coming out just now, considering it's been popular forever.
Yeah, like literally, like number one forever
For a long time. Yeah. I remember watching animes years ago. They were like making jokes about how One Piece was huge.
Yeah.
So
it's like 15. I can't remember if it's 15 or 20 years old at this point. It's old.
It's crazy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy.
I still remember.
There's no other word for it.
I still remember back in the old days when it might have been on DSL or whatever. I watched was an AMV of fucking One Piece. It had Misfits on it. It's the only reason I ever saw it. And I remember even back then I was like, oh, that looks cool. It's crazy that it was out back then, and it's still going now.
Yep.
Like that was when I was like younger. I saw that shit. You said like 20 years?
15 or 20.
15? That's fucking crazy. Anyway. Looks really cool. Anything you guys want to say about it? The game?
I didn't even know.
The game? It's a game?
I still don't know what like the
Gross
actual like the main objective is in this game. I just know that it seems to be like
ass.
semi-open world, or it could be completely open world. I'm not sure. And you run around and you just beat stuff up, which I'm not opposed to. But
Dude, the helicopter feet. He has this thing where he's like, and he's just,
he twists them up, and then he just lets them go real fast.
yeah.
I don't like it when he gets all fat and bouncy.
Bounce Man is amazing.
Shanks.
He's made of rubber, man. He can just do
I like
whatever he
most of the things he does. He does this one thing though where he like changes color that freaks me out.
When he turns red
Yeah, I don't like that.
or black,
Yeah, that one. He looks like a goddamn demon.
it's hockey.
I don't know what the fuck.
Turns
that
your
is.
skin into armor.
Did you say Pocky? They're delicious.
No, he's talking about the sport
Hockey.
that's popular in Canada.
Oh.
Yeah,
Similar,
yeah. Wayne Gretzky.
same color.
Rest in peace.
Nah, it's just armored skin essentially. So
He should aesthetically look cooler, not so menacing. He's way too happy-go-lucky.
until he fights.
Yeah, and he gets fucking shanks. All right, you guys ready?
Yep.
Chris, ready?
Yep.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go.
あいつか噂の新入りはああ最近世間を賑わせている最悪の世代の一人らしいぞ奴があの麦わら
It's got story stuff going on. That's cool. I'm just curious if this will take place during the show or if it's its own like side thing,
It's probably something
like a movie.
though it is current with their appearances.
It's cool to see more characters.
Yeah, there's pretty much the entire crew.
Damn.
Yep, that's about right. Smile and laugh at everything.
This is cool looking.
ようこそジェイルアイランドへ
President Land.
Smoker. Oh shit.
I don't know any. Well, I know that guy.
I don't know all these characters, and some of them.
Oh,
those are very new. That's crazy. He's not.
How are you not gonna be picking this up?
I didn't say I wasn't gonna pick it
How
up.
the hell are you not playing the show?
It's not out.
That's fair.
Well, this is like pure fan service.
I'm
This game.
fucking buying this shit. Ooh, that guitar.
Like, how can we add a
Oh,
bunch
God.
of characters from this game over the series in one game? I'll just put them on a prison island. That was cool.
What's Big Slim's name again?
Big
Which one?
Slim.
That little deer guy. I hate him.
Chopper?
Big Slim.
You know, he can be big or slim.
That's what I'm saying.
He can be
This
pretty
is true.
massive. It's crazy.
All right, what do we think?
I think it looks cool. I'm definitely interested. I love that all the new jump games have, like, they're not like bad looking graphically, which is crazy.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. Because with those type of games, I always feel like they're gonna make it quickly and get it out.
Yeah, they're making
get
a
that
buck.
brand money. Yeah, but the quality of that game and even the trailers are like cinematic and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. Like I'm looking at like a borderline AAA game. And I'm just like, they make anime games like this now.
Yeah,
It's fucking awesome.
I would say I love the way the game looks. Just like, you know, obviously it was jarring at first when we talked about Jump Force, and that game has grown on me too visually, and is graphically super impressive in that regard.
That game, there's this dude on Twitter who takes cartoon characters and he makes like realistic renditions of them, but they're really creepy. Like he did SpongeBob and Patrick, and they're like hyper realistic and really scary looking. That whole game reminds me of that guy's art.
I could see that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because they're all like they got like pores and shit and skin tone. I'm just like, the fuck is going on, dude?
I've seen a couple people do that kind of stuff. Yeah.
He used to Ed and Eddie, bringing that up again for some reason, and that was really fucking scary.
Especially his green tongue, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's gross. He looks like a 35 or well, I'm 31. He looks like a fucking 55-year-old man in a child's body. It's scary. Anyway,
I was just gonna say it looks fun. I also appreciate that it does seem like the almost entire crew is there. So
yeah, I was glad because the first time we watched it, it was more like not really a tech demo, but it was like just watch him run around hitting shit in like this island, and that was about it. So to see the scale that there's going to be like a story played out with all these characters and all these people you're gonna be fighting. It's cool because it adds more to the game, so it's exciting.
I just hope the combat's fun. So
That was the big thing that drew me to it originally. At first, I'm like, oh, cool, One Piece. And I saw him like flying around, shooting his arms out, hitting people and shit. I'm like, that looks like fun. Looks like Just Cause kind of fun.
Yeah.
It looks really nice. I like the color stage because I've seen like bits of episodes here and there, and like even the scenery feels like it belongs in One Piece. It's not like just kind of some weird one-off area. It feels like it could actually exist in that universe.
Mm-hmm.
Combat, from what I've seen, is interesting looking. I mean, it looks like a really fun game. Maybe a one-off game for me, but it does look intriguing.
Yeah.
I do think it's interesting that One Piece, even its world, everything about One Piece in general, character design, world design, everything, you can look at it and always be like, that's One Piece.
100%. Yeah.
So
it's one outside of Dragon Ball Z, one of the most identifiable fucking things ever. Like especially like anime, of course, but like you can't get that mixed up with another anime. Just like Dragon Ball Z, you look at Dragon Ball Z, and you might go, "Oh, is that fucking Dragon Quest?" No, it's fucking Dragon Ball Z.
Well, the color palette stays true too. It's not like overly vibrant, but it's really rich colors.
Definitely, yeah. Definitely. Yeah, I'm really excited for it though. I will probably buy this like 100%. It already looks really fun to me, and everything that they keep showing looks better and better and better. So
For sure.
I almost feel like I'm gonna have to watch some One Piece though, because even though it's, oh my god, I'm already 31. I don't have that time in my life to be fucking watching One Piece. I'll be dead.
I'm going to look at the episodes and figure out how many episodes those movies cover, so you can maybe see how much chunk you're going to get just by knocking out a couple movies.
Yeah. Well, I would watch the movies easy.
Yeah, and part of the first movie, because it's all the first arc, you've seen at least half of that storyline at this point. So
well, it's funny because they literally are doing what Berserk did. Like whenever I try and get somebody to watch like the new seasons of Berserk, I just make them watch the movies because it just kind of makes sense. It's like they made those 3 movies to cover the last 2 seasons, the fucking famous ones that just ended out of nowhere, and then after that you can just jump into the new seasons. It's really smart of them to create that bridge.
Enough. Yeah.
But if you want to go back and get what I would definitely suggest people do, fucking watch that show, because there's so much detail there that you will really it'll hit you harder at the end, because you'll get to know these characters and stuff. So so hopefully they're able to do the exact same thing they did, because I
make
I
it
like
understandable.
I like the show. It works as a bridge. It's 3 hours as opposed to fucking all my life.
Yeah, especially if you're playing catch up on One Piece now. I mean, it's in the 800s, so
Yeah, that's a lot.
though with how short the actual content of the episode starts getting, you could probably knock out, I don't know how many episodes an hour. I mean, it's ridiculous.
I'm still not done with Gurren Lagann. I'm still not done with Roblox.
I would like you to finish that. I would also. We need to sit down and finish that boxing one, Megalo.
Yeah, it's on Roblox.
Yeah, we need to finish that because I want to watch that, but I was holding off.
Mega something.
Megaloblocks?
Megalodon.
But yeah, I want to watch that one.
That's like an 8-episode fucking show. I still haven't finished it.
If you do sit down and watch the One Piece movies, let me know because I'll watch them with you. Because I'm
You haven't seen them?
No, the second one just came out. Like
Yeah.
I think today, maybe yesterday. And the first one,
They come out that quick?
The first one's been out for a little while.
Oh, okay.
I just didn't know what they were doing yet.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
And then they did the second one. I was like, oh, I see. They're trying to, because the biggest complaint that One Piece fans have is I want my friend to watch this, but there's no way I'd ever recommend it.
They're not time sorcerers. They don't have access to time machines to watch the show, then go back and get that time back.
I could watch an 800 episode thing because for some reason I can just absorb anime, but
Yeah, you're real good. Just
Chevy's the black hole neutron star of
he
anime.
is, dude.
don't ask me to quote anything I've seen though, because this doesn't remember like names and places and stuff, but I could tell you the general.
Chevy is a fucking silent black hole in the universe, and all the light getting sucked into his anime. And you can't move it, you can't interact with it, you can't do anything. It's just let it sit. It's just taking in anime.
This season's been pretty nice because I haven't had that much to watch.
Every once in a while, it takes in food, and just keeps. And
Though it is consistently taking in liquids.
oh yeah,
That doesn't stop.
same. I ain't cut back on my caffeine. My left fucking eyelid has been twitching. I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight and caffeine, so my brain is just like, stop
Your
something.
nerves must be shot.
Dude, I'm fucked up. This whole month I feel crazy.
This whole fucking episode is just turning into the Hangout cast too.
It's Tastecast.
No, it's
Welcome,
I'm not-
welcome,
it's not a
welcome to the
complaint.
podcast. That's what we do.
I think it's funny. We keep trailing off.
Yeah. We do. It's been really smoky here lately too, which has also been fucking me up. This whole month's been crazy.
Yeah.
Floodings, fucking smoky bullshit. So
God, I
bad
got
that
out
it's
of
the
there just in
equivalent of.
time. Y'all are just gonna burn to the ground or drown or something.
Oh, we're not burning. We're just getting everybody else's fucking smoke from their burning. I mean, we got a couple things, but everyone's
Eastern Washington,
everyone's just funneling their smoke at us. Like, you need something. We're out here suffering. You fucking over sitting there, like, just enjoying yourselves.
If we didn't have mountains in the way and the wind, didn't come from the ocean, we'd be getting Eastern Washington's smoke too. So, because
We don't need anything from Eastern Washington, okay? Fucking, I'm telling you right now. Just
that's not nice.
The apples and wine come from Eastern
They
Washington.
do.
not good apples and wine.
What?
We're second in the country for
This
wine.
is where most of the apples come from.
I don't drink wine from here.
Yes, you do.
Sometimes.
Oh,
Not from fucking Eastern Washington.
I'm sure you do.
I'll put money on it. Not the ones I like.
If I was into betting, I would actually consider taking that bet.
I'll do some research and I'll do the bet.
Is that how that works?
I haven't drank wine in a while. It doesn't even matter.
That is true. So,
This is true. It's been smoky. It's too smoky for one. Let us know in the comments what do you think about One Piece World Seeker. I think that's the name of the game. I'm glad I remembered. What do you think about One Piece? What do you think about anime? We talked about a lot of things there, so just let us know whatever the hell. Just join that conversation. Let us know what the fuck you're thinking about with all that stuff. Are you excited for One Piece, though? Even if you don't play or watch One Piece, what do you think about that game? Let us know in the comments. Next video is the second video in the Just the Facts series for Marvel Spider-Man, which is coming out way too soon. Come out the 7th of September. Very excited for that. In fact, and Chris might enjoy this as well, on Twitter, and I'm sorry to be a fanboy, but fucking it's just funny. IGN was like, oh man, there's 4 new bundles coming out for the Xbox. Which one are you guys most excited for? And they had like a Fallout 76 one and all this stuff. And in the comments, it was just flooded with people like, oh, I'm just really excited for that red one with Spider-Man on it. And people are like, yeah, I'm looking forward to that PS4 Pro with Spider-Man on it. And like one guy in there was like, they're like, fucking, like all the PlayStation exclusives are the exact same game over and over again. And he's like Xbox has the diversity, and someone's like, you guys only have like 2 actual fucking
it's
exclusives.
easy to have diversity when you have a shooter and a racing game.
They're very different.
Um,
They're different games.
well, it's funny
That's 50%
actually on
diverse.
that note with the special edition they came out with was a $500 million, 500 million
That thing's sick
or whatever.
looking.
They sold out
I bet.
almost instantly.
I wanted one. I already have a Pro.
So-
Every time they release a new Pro, I'm like, I want that.
I want the Kingdom Hearts one, but it's not coming to the States.
The
of course not.
I'm saying the Xbox. Fucking the Spider-Man one's fucking sick.
It is cool, but
I
I
love
don't
the
want
color.
I don't want a red system. So
Oh, I would take a red system. Fucking easy. But I was looking at a list of all the PS4 Pros that have come out that have been special, and they're all really cool, but you can really tell early on they're pretty basic, and now they're all very cool looking. But there's new controllers coming out, too, that look fucking sick. There's a Goku one. It's like orange and blue. But anyway.
that one is cool, yeah.
Yeah. Someone put up like who wore it better, and it's just Goku in that controller. I was like, hey, why is Goku wearing that controller's colors? I'm trying to piss people off. Imagine that. But there was one PS4 though that was fucking awful. It was the World War II one. Call of Duty World War II. It looked like a fucking toy for kids. It was just like real shitty looking camo. It wasn't even cool like digital or urban camo. It was like weird chunky, not even like World War II camo, but like if
Someone
you're like
spelt your drink on it.
if you were a
colors.
kid in a dollar store and you're picking up like a fucking action figure that just had like a generic camo coat on.
This is GI Bob.
Yeah, this is the GI Bob PS4. If it was called that, I probably would have bought it, just for that name. But as long as it said it on there, I don't want to have to tell people that. That's too much work. But yeah, PS4's Spider-Man. Spider-Man is looking cool. This one is about combat. The first one me and you watched and that was more so about the open world.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Yeah, it's funny they're releasing these now because these are like the better trailers I've seen so far.
Yeah.
So, anything you guys want to say on Spider-Man before we jump into this?
I don't think we really need to be sold more on this, but it'll be fun.
Yeah. Chris?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Someone needs to make us a shirt with Chris's face, and under it just says yes.
Yes.
Welcome to Just the Facts.
There needs to be
with
a
J. Jonah
shirt with
Jameson,
Chris going
the
out a
only
door
show
and it says
willing
"Gotta
to
go."
drop truth bombs on our so-called hero, Spider-Man. On the phone we have.
Your friendly neighborhood anonymous citizen.
Okay, citizen, tell me, have you
Sounds
noticed
very
the
suspicious.
insane uptick in crime since Spider-Man entered the picture? Why, my sources confirm that just yesterday there was a store robbery, a shootout, and a runaway vehicle, all in the same day. And what do you think they all had in common? That menace in tights, Spider-Man.
Hey, fellas. Well, did you think that maybe
Hi.
he was trying to help? It feels like there's more and more crime every day.
I'll say, and it's all because Spider-Man thinks he's some kind of spider cop. You know what cops
I thought
don't
it was more
do?
crime 'cause he thinks
Escalate
he's a
things.
cop.
But no, not Spider-Man.
That's fucking cool.
He runs around
Yeah.
causing chaos, wearing a mask and a costume to feed his gigantic, insatiable ego. In fact, he's been seen
the
wearing
face.
several. Pick a look.
Maybe each
Scarlet
suit
Spider.
serves a
Dope.
different purpose.
Oh, what?
Why?
That was
Like
fucking awesome.
granting him obnoxious sonic
What?
powers, web
Did he just
spray,
play guitar?
holographic duplicates, and
Dante
Great.
now?
Boom.
Listen, citizen, the police play by
See
the
them in
book.
costumes, too.
Spider-Man, he plays by his own
He was giving him crap for not picking a look earlier.
Sources tell me that he's running around town using unsanctioned experimental gadgets like trip mines, spider drones, and something called a web bomb. Where
Cool.
does he even get the stuff?
Maybe he makes them himself.
Ha! Spider-Man, the genius
Yeah, right.
scientist. That'll be the
Spider-Man's
day.
a dum-dum.
My point is that the fine men and women of our police force understand that crime can be resolved without constant mayhem. Sometimes a discreet approach yields better results.
Damn.
And by that, I mean not putting citizens in harm's way.
Yeah, but I doubt that's what he's trying to do.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Caller, caller. Apparently, he had somewhere better to be.
Hey, big guy.
Jameson out.
This is gonna be the Spider-Man game people have been wanting, man. Fucking
Yup.
guaranteed. That thing looks fucking awesome.
I would say they really good on you, Insomniac Games. Really like cared about making it. It looks like detail wise and everything. So it's awesome. It's been just such a long ride of like how can we just get a cash grab out of Spider-Man. So
Yeah, I forgot like Spider-Man as a game being fun because, like I said, like the last good one was Spider-Man 2 for the movies, the one that everyone loved because it was like the big open world one that everyone was like, this is amazing. And then after that, they just stopped making them good. And then obviously the ones for like Sega and Super Nintendo and shit. But yeah,
they're just making a game and it's great.
yeah.
So
I love that's not tied in with the movie, so they can just get real creative and get like pull like comic book characters and just like really fucking experience that comic book world.
I think it's really important too, not to tie it in with the movies, because the movies have their own creative licensing that they take. Because there's so much variation. If you try to base it off that while including your own creative licensing, you're going to create something that a lot of Spider-Man fans are not going to be happy with. So it's nice to see them just kind of shying away from the movies and just kind of pulling things that they see fit for their game. It looks amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a Marvel fan. I have a lot of comic books. Spider-Man has always been kind of hit or miss for me, but like this really, really like I'm excited for it. Like this is dope looking.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before. Like you're not like one of your average like super into Spider-Man people. Like most average people like you like Spider-Man. Like, oh, I love him, and that's pretty normal. And you've always been like, he's okay, whatever. So that's cool to hear that the game is still looking like good and exciting for you because I mean, regardless of how much you're into that comic book character, the game itself speaks and it looks fucking awesome and fun. I love how every single trailer I've watched so far has had many different varied like attacks and movements that I did not see in the other trailers. So it shows how much work they're putting into how meticulous they're being with the design of this game.
right.
They're not just gonna be doing the same. fucking moves over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
So
Right.
very cool. Let us know in the comments what do you think about the new Spider-Man game, this trailer. Are you picking it up? Are you picking up the PS4 Pro? Do you only like Xbox, but you wish secretly that you got the Spider-Man game? I also wish that you also got it too, but somebody fucking snatched it up, which was very smart of them because I think this is going to sell consoles. Let us know everything you think about when it comes to Spider-Man in general in the comments below. Last thing we're going to watch, something I feel is a bit overdue, but at least we're getting around to it. We're watching the Overwatch animated short Shooting Star, which has to do with D.Va. I have not heard anything about this. I have not seen it. Have you guys seen or heard anything about it?
I've been waiting.
Been waiting? Yeah. This was shown off, I believe, like the last day of Gamescom or something through Blizzard.
I think they had the last conference, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, we had the episode out already by the time that happened. And I figured this would be a better video for us to watch on Tastecast because it's less about a trailer to get you pumped for a video game and more so like what Blizzard does, makes awesome fucking cinematics. So, yeah. Anything you guys want to say before we get into this? Think it's going to make you cry?
No,
Gonna
but
be really happy?
I would say throw that normal disclaimer out there. I'm not a regular Overwatch player. So lore and all that stuff. If anything ignorant comes out of my mouth, don't get pissed off.
Yeah, same. I like video games. I like most of them, all of them. I've played a lot of them. I've played this one too, and yeah, I like the game. So if I say something, I don't care. I'm gonna say some things. Chris,
I'm excited to see D.Va's origin story.
it's her origin story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spoiler.
So that's from my understanding is what it's supposed to be.
Okay. No, I mean whatever. It makes sense, but I have no idea. You ready, Chris?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, and go.
Welcome to another episode of Shooting Star. Today, we set our sights on Busan, home of the esports champion turned ace pilot D.Va.
I play to win.
At just 19, she's become a national hero. Only last week, she risked her life again, defending the city from the Kishin Omnics. She and the Mecha Squad took a few hits, but they pulled off another victory. Now, D.Va is celebrating with some hard-earned glitz and glamour.
Hey, Hannah, shouldn't you be out signing autographs or something?
Hottest spots in the city, eating the finest foods, then hanging out with
Oh, they
Sippy.
embraced that.
Dorito Gremlin.
Yeah.
I wonder what glitz and glamour tastes like. Hey, why are we on leave with the rest of the squad? I could use a little glitz and glamour in my life, you know?
It's overrated, Taehyun. This is where the magic happens. It's like how we used to stay up late and work on your hover bike.
You mean the one you wrecked?
Really? You're still mad about that? We won the race.
Yeah.
It was expensive.
And you almost killed yourself.
Enjoy.
Where can I get that?
You beat the Kishin. They won't be back for months. You need a break.
I can't.
Hannah?
We barely won last time. The enemy is out there, adapting and getting stronger. The rest of the squad, the country, they're all counting on me. If I make a mistake and the Kishin get through us, we lose everything. I need to finish the tests.
Stop putting it all on yourself. It's okay to ask for help.
I've got this. Really.
Command says we're in the clear. But hey, what the... That can't be right. It's too soon.
Punching microphones now. Sorry. Oh, it's go time.
Remind me of the boss from the Matrix.
Oh,
Yeah.
big time.
D.Va engaging.
Go, little chunky robot, go.
Go, little chunk. I got moves.
Definitely major robots.
Yeah.
I see it!
Damn.
Bunny hop.
Whoa!
Oh shit.
Get to cover and wait for reinforcements.
They won't get here in time!
Angry D.Va.
The last one's heading for the city.
I'm on it!
That was a bitch move, son.
Come on!
Bye.
Stop this thing!
Self-destruct. Do it.
Taehyun, I need your help.
Really? Okay. Okay, the reactor's getting unstable, so you can't stay out there for too long for you'll blow the whole thing. Weapon systems
Yeah,
are offline.
the reactor!
The cooling
We can
system is-
overload it, just like the hoverbike.
What? Are you crazy? This isn't a stupid race!
I know. If we don't do this, thousands of people will die.
Okay, buy me some time.
Let's do it!
Bye, 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 bye.
Hey guys, the reactor's going critical. You have 60 seconds until it blows.
That's not fast enough. We'll be in the city.
Anna?
Trust me, Daehyun. I'll see you at the finish line.
Get the fuck out of here.
Oof.
That's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anna, stay with me, Anna. I'm here. I'm right here.
The city is still in shock after the recent surprise attack. Incredibly, thanks to D.Va, no one was injured.
She stopped the Kishin single-handedly, and authorities confirm she emerged without a scratch.
Hooray.
She's currently enjoying some time off to
You know what?
celebrate.
I thought she just might have died.
In other news,
Oh man, this time off is great, isn't it?
What's not to like?
That's a
There's
big ass
delicious
cat.
food and drinks
It's that little chunk.
and good friends. The kind that are always there for you when you need them most.
Right. And seeing as I helped save the city, how about getting me on the VIP list for one of those fancy restaurants you always go to?
You know, I think you've been watching too many Holovids.
Okay, Blizzard, do me a favor. Start making hour-and-a-half movies for theater release and take on Pixar, because you could do it. Just do that. And I guarantee fucking at first, all the Blizzard fans, there's a lot of them. I'm sure you guys know that, but there's a lot of them. They'll definitely come see it. And if they're that good, no one's going to be like, this is a bad video game movie. They're going to fucking love it. and then people who like Pixar shit will start coming and watching this too because it's accessible. I think anyone could watch that. It's fucking awesome. I love everything Blizzard does when it comes to fucking CGI and their movies and shit. That was really cool. Also, I love little Chunk. Little Chunk. That's her robot, right? That's the mech. That's his name.
Now.
Yeah.
Little Chunk.
No, it was great. Like you said, they always make really good CG animations for their games, and
that was 7 minutes. They just add a couple more minutes. They got a full movie,
which is a couple minutes. It's funny because even like, you know, I've played Overwatch. I own Overwatch, and I think it's a fun game. I'm not like necessarily like super into it, but though, you know, stuff like that is really enjoyable. Same with like World of Warcraft. I haven't really been active player in World of Warcraft in years, and every time they do a trailer, it's just like I still want to see it because they just do such a great job with it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I mean, I don't even play them either. I'm just fucking. I always want to see those videos because they're always awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They do such a good job.
It's always nice to see the deeper aspects of games that Blizzard make. Like Overwatch, yeah, it's a shooter, but there is backstory to the characters. And like D.Va's always joked as just being like the Dorito munching, Mountain Dew drinking gamer, loudmouth teenager kind of character. And it's nice to see she has like a deeper, complex background to her. It makes people really connect with her more, I think, which is what you get people hooked to your game is you make a deeper connection.
Mm-hmm.
And they do it amazing as always. They always have amazing cinematics.
It's just cool too that you can play like a game like Overwatch where there's all these individual characters and people are maining different characters or whatever, and a video like this can roll out and it's like you get like a specialized like 7-minute like high quality CGI cinematic that brings that character that you play. You just shoot people with them to life. It's really neat that you can like watch a video of her like flying around and shooting people and shit and doing all the moves that she does already. And they just keep rolling them out. I remember when they made like the first like 2 or 3, they said that was going to be it. And I was like, why? These are great. And they're still doing it, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm sure they would like to save the money, but it really does a lot for the community. It's awesome that the whole Dorito thing that was like a meme at first is like, you know, now confirmed canon pretty much. And they, you know, put it in the video.
That was definitely the community and not Blizzard.
Yeah, it's a great way for them to go like, hey, you guys are part of this. Like, this is the game we made. You guys love it. What you guys say, you know, some of it might not be what we're into, but some of it, you know, we're like, yeah, why not? That's now part of that character. So it's pretty cool. It has a cool community aspect to it.
Yeah, I was a little bummed out that she wasn't like a foot tall and yelling at Soldier 76, but yeah,
that'd be dope. They should make that short just for fun. Just him taking care of all of them. Fucking. That's what they would sound like.
They might to him. He might just be like, "Oh,
well, that's what kids sound like to me." So, kid walks out, fucking blah 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 blah, and I'm just looking at him. I see him going. I'm like, okay, go over there.
Come back when you're more of a functioning human being.
We got opinions on things from learned experience. Then we can talk, Junior. Till then, enjoy your childhood. Make forts. Do some shit outside. Get some sun. Play video games like I did too. Fuck it. Yeah, very cool though. Very awesome. Always really like watching their videos. They have a really good knack for making them all feel different too. Because the Reinhardt one's probably my favorite one, and that one was very dramatic and very, very cool. This one had some drama in there, but still was like a little more lighthearted in a sense. It was more kind of like, you know, she has problems asking people for help. That was the whole theme, and that's kind of cool to see like that. You know, in 7 minutes, get that little bit of development where it's like okay to be like, you know what, I can't do shit on my own.
Obsessive, obviously.
Yeah.
So can't take a day off.
Yeah, exactly. So very cool. Anything else you guys want to say on Overwatch, D.Va, Little Chunk,
Little Chunk's best chunk.
Little Chunk is best chunk. This is true. Now you're speaking my language. Or anything else. You guys talk about what the fuck you want. Or I can go edit this right now.
I think it's a good time to wrap it up.
I got some Dead by Daylight to play. Make sure to come back at the end of the month to talk about that. But that's going to do this episode of Tastecast, episode 74. As always, thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoy this episode. Make sure to check out our other episodes. Check us out on Tumblr, Twitter, and Facebook at Tasty Loot Gaming. I've been way the fuck behind on Facebook. I shouldn't be saying this, but I've almost given up on it. So I'm going to make an effort to get back into doing the Facebook thing. But you can still follow us there and witness the fucking rebirth like a phoenix.
It'd almost be nice if we could, have dedicated social media
Yeah. Yeah. You can catch me and Chris on Twitch at Tasty Senpai, all one word for me, and Tasty_fruit for Chris. Hit the notification button to know when we go live, because we don't know what the fuck's going on with those notifications. Sometimes people don't see shit. Sometimes they do. Take the extra step and make sure you know when we go live. And Spotify, iTunes, we're on podcast platforms. You want to listen to us with your listening devices, your ears, that's what those are called. And if you want to watch us, you can watch us on YouTube right here where we're at right now at Tasty Loot Gaming, and Discord. If you want to talk to us, you can talk to us. You can be like, I watch those guys on YouTube. I'm going to fucking talk to them. I'm going to be like, I like you, son. Or be like, I fucking hate you. You can do that. Be nice if you hate us, though. Just be like, I kind of don't like you guys, but I'll talk to you. That's fine. You can do that.
Within reason.
Within reason, yeah. Don't be a complete asshole. Everyone in that Discord is kind of an asshole, but likable assholes.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a beautiful ray of sunshine.
Except for Keith. Keith is always very neutral. He's very nice. He's very nice. Oh, Jeremy. Jeremy's the nicest, sweetest person on the fucking planet.
I said Keith's been like a comment ninja lately.
Oh yeah, he pops in.
He's just like, bam, this is so exciting. Blah, blah,
he's
blah.
just like,
okay, I'll see you next week.
Hey guys, this. I'll see you later. I was like, all right, bye. I don't want to say anything. I don't want to name any names. I know somebody was saying he gets picked on too much, so don't want to pick on that guy. And yeah, my name's Seth.
I'm Chevy. That was very muted. Try again.
Well, apparently I'm Chris.
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. Who are you?
Who am I?
There's like a weird muted meow sound that happened. It's very.
You're like,
Yeah, I was like, meow.
Oh, okay.
I'm Seth. I'm Chevy. I'm meow. Well, I guess he's meow. We're going that way now. That's his name. And yeah, till the next episode, which should be Tuesday for Taste Tuesday. Have a good day or two, and or life. If you never see you again, fucking have a great one. And take it easy, guys.